getting set for what battle? It's the pivotal Game 5 of the World Cisco Giants and the New York Yankees. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on the show. With me are Eric Harris and Steve Lyons. And Steve, this is still anyone's series as we get ready for Game 5.
Well, and now you can see they're down 3-1, so we're in that classic must-win territory now. They're going to need to win 3 straight to take the series. But as a player, you really can't think that way. It's time for that old baseball cliche. You got to take them one game at a time, and that definitely applies right here and now.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now your 2016 New York Yankees.
And briefly here, a glance at the 2 starters who'll get the ball here in this one. And here's how the visiting San Francisco Giants line up in this one. Eric, who should we keep an eye on?
Well, Matt, I think the guy to watch is Matt Duffy, the Duff Man. He's one of the best clutch hitters in baseball. If they can get guys on base ahead of him, they'll have a great chance to hang a crooked number on the board.
Nate Eovaldi gets the call in Game 5 of the series. What's your take on him, EK?
Yeah, Matty, a real effective outing for him in his last start. Got the win and did not give up any runs. He'll try and do that again here.
And with that, let's give you a look at the Yankees' defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, he listed himself as one of the finest defensive shortstops in the league. His range, absolutely unreal. And his arm could qualify as a deadly weapon. Instincts are second to none. That makes him a complete shortstop.
Number 2.
Now the first pitch of the night is looked at for ball 1 as we get underway right at 7:05 on the nose. Down the third baseline. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
In the second,
Joe Pennick will get his first opportunity here, and if you go by the numbers, it's been a disappointing start to this World Series for him so far.
Yeah, he really hasn't gotten on track, and I think you have to give some of that credit to good pitching. But he's really been a bit of a non-factor so far. Still time for him to turn it around, though.
The pitch, a fastball off his glove, and it bounds away. And he'll make it in easily at second, as I'd imagine that'll be scored a passed ball. Boy, tough to lay off, but he's glad he did. It's 1-2 now.
And even on 1-2 now, you've got to expand the strike zone a little up there. You can't go down looking here. You've got to put this ball in play.
Grounded back up the middle. Throw on to first, in time, 1 away. Buster Posey will stand in, and this pitching staff has kept his bat silent throughout the series so far.
Yeah, just 2 hits for him so far, but you got to figure he's due. I don't think they're going to hold him down all series long.
Swung on and hit in the air to left. And he drops it. The runner from third crosses the plate, and they've taken a 1-0 lead.
Well, I think it's pretty clear what's happening here. He's focused so much on lining up to make this throw that he actually forgets to catch the ball first. And he's going to get hit with an error for his efforts here. Or maybe you'd call it lack of effort.
That's yanked into the stands, strike 1. The 0-1. hot shot towards the hole. And that is into right field, a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
Batting fifth.
Into the box, Matt Duffy. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the stretch. And a high strike there, 0-1.
Now here's a spot with a run home already. That looks nice on the scoreboard. But if you could put up a 2 or even a 3 spot here in the first, that could really go a long way against a guy like this.
A 1 pitch on its way. And that finds the target. 0-2 now.
Now, with runners at the corners and 2 strikes, this is a spot where you've got to make something positive come out of this on the mound.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Hit hard up the middle. And a reach to his backhand side at second, but this finds a way by. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's a 2-0 ball game. The tag, and he is out at the plate. Brandon Crawford will dig in now, and he's picked the wrong time of year for his bat to go silent.
Yeah, just 1 hit in the series so far for him, and they're going to have to get more out of his bat. But he's got to make sure he doesn't press up there, or that average is going to continue to go south.
And set up working the plate is Larry Bullard, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Well, my man Larry, he's solid. Rarely do many people get upset with his calling of the strike zone because it doesn't really seem like he favors any one part of the zone more than another.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. 4 pitches. Fast, slow, fast, slow. EK, you thinking fastball here?
It seems to fit the pattern, but...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. With that, it's time to check out the starting hometown Yankees. Eric, who stands out to you?
3 home runs in this series alone. I'm guessing they're going to pitch him a little more carefully in this one, but who knows? Maybe he'll stay white hot at the plate.
Madison Bumgarner will look to keep their World Series hopes alive on the mound. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, in his last start, ended up taking the loss. Didn't go deep, only threw 5 innings, so hopefully he can get into the 7th or 8th in this one.
With a moment now, let's take a look at the defense for the San Francisco Giants. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, one of the most entertaining players to watch in the outfield we'll have an opportunity to see in this one. Hunter Hence. He doesn't always look smooth, kind of gangly, sometimes even awkward, but he gets the job done and comes up with some fantastic plays.
And a swing and a miss there by Ellsbury as he's down 0-2 now.
Yeah, quick hole here right off the bat, and that's not how you want to start when you're already chasing a couple runs.
And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out.
Well, one thing you can always say when you're facing a guy like this is that he's going to strike hitters out. The question is, are you going to make him work for those strikeouts? And if those 3 pitches are any indication at all, these guys could be in for a long night.
Too high, 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he misses again, 2-0.
This is a guy whose numbers are on the rise, and this is a big reason why. 2 close pitches, 2 good takes, and now he's in a great hitter's count, 2-0.
In the dirt, it's 3-0 now. Gary Sanchez is on deck. And he'll just make him throw one over here, 3-1.
Not often you'll see a 3-0 slider, but when you need a strike, any pitch will do.
This one's flared toward left center. Calling for it, Parker. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting third.
And with 2 away now, let's take another look at our playoff brackets. And, of course, the question on everybody's mind, will we crown a champion here tonight? Gary Sanchez Gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame.
Yeah, nothing doing so far here. He kind of needs to put up a tough at-bat right here just to make this guy work a little bit.
And he takes ball 1. In for a strike. It's 1-1.
Went a little bit of hang time there to that curveball. I don't think that's exactly where he's going to want to throw that pitch going forward. It worked out right there, but he better find a little extra snap on that pitch in the future.
Bumgarner has his target. Here's the 1-2. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. 2 out, nobody on. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
And you know, with that fella waiting on deck, if you believe in protection in the batting order, this guy is going to get something to hit right here.
A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Lined hard toward right center. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon.
Yeah, he was hoping for a quick 1-2-3 to start the night. Now he's going to have a little work to do with a runner on and a dangerous cleanup hitter coming up.
Ryan Braun is at the plate as he watches ball 1. A runner on first with 2 away. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
And on 2-0, this is where he's the most dangerous up there. I know it's a fastball count, but I would maybe think about something else.
High and away, not close. 3-0.
And he's got to be up there thinking, come on already. Give me something to hit.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Second baseman.
Now to the plate, Starlin Castro, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Trying to escape unscathed here in the first. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
And in a spot like this, first and second with 2 away, that's where he's at his toughest on the mound. He'll bear down and start finding the corners of the strike zone. Makes it very hard.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Brandon Belt will get a shot here, and he's looking to get off the Schneid. Hitless in the series so far.
And he's an important guy to get going. If they're going to have any chance in this series, he really needs to start getting a little more involved.
The 0-1 on its way. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
And that's not a bad spot. Just go ahead and stay out there. Don't come down the middle because we know he can hurt you.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Ball 3. 3-2 now. Jarrett Parker is on deck. Pulled toward right. And it's a fly out to start the second. 1 away.
Batting 8.
Jarrett Parker stands in.
Parker.
Into the windup and the pitch. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1. This is pulled into right, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
The minute he hits that, he's thinking it's a base hit all the way, but this is one of those situations where you get penalized for hitting the ball too hard. And this stayed up long enough to find the outfielder's glove out there.
Here's Connor Gillespie. as he'll take a good look at a curveball that sweeps right across the zone in there for the first strike.
Well, much better here in the second inning. To me, he looked a little bit tentative early on. It's starting to look like he's finding the rhythm now.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Giants are down 1-2-3 as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Leading off the inning, Didi Gregorius, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Didi Gregorius.
And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
Oh, a very hittable pitch, too. That's a middle-of-the-plate fastball, and he's not going to get away with too many of those tonight.
And he misses with it, 1-1.
That trying to go front door with that breaking ball started it a little too far inside, though.
Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded by Panic. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Batting 7.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And set to stand in the still very imposing figure of the 3-time MVP, Alex Rodriguez. And this is taken for a strike by the 40-year-old veteran. No balls and a strike. And he falls behind 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss as it's dropped behind the plate. Posey gathers it, but it's not in time, and he'll reach first despite going down on strikes.
Oh, man. That'll drive you crazy on the mound.
So a runner at first with 1 out now, and that'll bring in the dangerous switch hitter Chase Headley. Lays off 1-0. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2. Runner goes for second. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2. Back to the top of the order now. And standing fourth is the left-handed hitting Denard Span.
Number 2, Denard Span.
Drilled right back up the middle. But that finds its way through for a base hit. Into the box now, Joe Panic. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
Into the seats, 0-1. Here it comes. Now he turns on one and rips it down the line. And they'll put the tag on him heading back to first. It's a double play.
And for a first baseman, if the most direct route is to just tag the guy, that's what you do. There's no sense in trying to throw it to your pitcher or your second baseman covering, especially if you don't have to.
Buster Posey is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. And there's ball 1. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Hit hard back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. So a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring in the right fielder, Hunter Pence. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. First delivery to him on the way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one.
And now you got to regroup after the two-out single. You're in a dangerous spot in the lineup, so the inning's not over yet, not by a long shot.
And no offer that time from Pence as it evens the count at 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. In there, and it's even now, 2-2.
Maybe you worry about this guy getting a little too slider happy. That's 3 in a row now, so you're giving that guy at the plate a pretty good look at it.
Right 3 called, and the inning is over. 1 left for San Francisco, but they're on top 2-0. Mark Teixeira will stand in, and you see the numbers for the series so far. He's really been one of their unsung heroes.
Well, it seems like in just about every series, you get that one guy who really steps up, and he's been that guy so far.
A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Oh, just a brutal hop, and it goes right by him.
Now batting, center fielder.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. Bumgarner sets. Here's the first pitch. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike one. In the dirt here. But fortunately here, no advance. Here it is. Slapped hard the opposite way. In there, a base hit. Brett Gardner will stand in, and his guys have got something cooking now with 2 on and nobody out.
And down by 2, this is a good opportunity to try to put yourselves level.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sacrifice attempt here. And the throw will come to first, so the sacrifice works as planned. And they'll slap the tag on him between third and home, and it's a costly double play. And he knew he was in trouble there as they just tag him out between second and... Matt Duffy is ready here as we begin the top of the fourth.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. A solo shot here to left. His first homer here in the series as the Giants have now taken a 3-0 lead. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. A fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1-0. 413 feet, the estimate on that last home run. Here's a high pop-up. Teixeira is over. Makes the play, 1 away.
The first baseman, number 9.
Brandon Belt digs in with 1 run in and 1 gone in the inning. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
And even though that is a strike, it's okay. These guys have been really patient at the plate. They've had a good game plan up there, and it's worked out for them so far.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
And I think that might have been a little bit of a purpose pitch right there up in the zone. Now I think he's going to come back down with something to try to get that strikeout.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. And another foul ball. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Jarrett Parker stands in for the second time. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he put a good swing on it last time, so we'll see if he can make one fall here.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. And it's quickly 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Leading off the inning, Gary Sanchez. And they'll need him to get something going here.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
Hit hard to short. And he's retired here, 1 away.
The batter,
Ryan Braun will stand in. He drew base on balls his first time. Bumgarner has his sign. Here's the first pitch. In there at the knees, strike 1. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home fourth.
the batter, number 14,
Starlin Castro stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Here comes the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Seems like he's gotten away with more than a few location mistakes so far.
Yeah, and that's not going to last forever, especially in this place.
Oh, and he's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2.
And I'll tell you, being in a 2-strike hole is not the spot you want to be in against a guy like this.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Still down 3-0. Connor Gillespie heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one. First offering on its way.
Gillespie.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. The pitch count there. 1 pitch into his 5th inning of work. Not much of a concern, I wouldn't imagine.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. He hasn't had any real overtaxed innings, so he should be fine for the time being.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
It looked like he was going to try to go the other way with that thing, but a wise idea there to try to hold up.
To 2-2 now.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Chop foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Now he turns on a fastball and sends it deep down the right field line. And a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run. Connor Gillespie, a solo home run. His first homer so far in the series, and the Giants have opened up their lead now 4-0. Here's the center fielder, Denard Span. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch. It's strike 1.
Feels like he's kind of relied a little too much on that fastball.
And it's gotten him into trouble. I think guys have just gone up there looking for it, and usually they wind up getting it.
And they won't get Span at first. It's an infield single. Oh, but look here. The manager's up and out of the dugout, so it appears he might opt to challenge that last safe call at first.
Yeah, Matt, definitely a close play right there, as we're going to get another look at it right here. Boy, that's just so tough to tell for sure from that replay, and we're going to have to see what the word from the dugout is. Remember, the ruling on the field is safe.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for the play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play.
The Yankees are challenging the
Okay, well, we're going to get one more look at it right here. Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? Yeah, I think that shot right there makes it look like he might have been out, so this might be a well-used challenge.
Okay, so it looks like the umpires are wrapping up their decision, and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned, and instead of having a base runner at first, the bases will now be empty. Here's Joe Panic, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Corner paint right there, 97 miles an hour. What are you going to do with that?
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Ready with the 0-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Ellsbury is under it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The catcher, number
Stepping in, Buster Posey. He singled his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0.
And even though he's given up his share of hits so far, he still hasn't walked anybody, so at least he's got that going for him.
Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw on to Teixeira is going to be in time, and with it, the inning is over. When the Giants come to town, it's bye-bye, baby. Bottom of the fifth coming up. It's now 4-0 San Francisco. Didi Gregorius will stand in to lead things off here, and his guys have been unable to get anything going to this point.
Yeah, and you think so many times in the postseason, we see starting pitching really come to the forefront, and this guy's been every bit as good as advertised so far.
Bumgarner's ready. Here's the 0-1. Smoke toward third. And the throw to first is in time. One gone.
now batting.
Alex Rodriguez is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. In there, and it's even at 1.
But this is the thing that's so impressive about this guy. He'll show you that good breaking ball, but then he'll run that fastball up the ladder at 92, 93.
Line softly out toward left center. A screaming base hit here, his first of the night. So a runner at first with one man gone, and standing in is the third baseman, Chase Headley. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Here comes the 0-1. Hot shot to third. Reined in. One there. On to Belt, and they turn the double play. That ends the... Hunter Pence will stand in now. He singled and struck out in 2 trips.
The right fielder, number 8, Hunter Pence.
And a high strike there, 0-1. Hit in the air out to straightaway left field. And the 6th inning opens with a flyout, 1 away.
Third baseman, number 5.
Matt Duffy stands in, coming off a solo homer in his previous trip.
And when you think about it, Matty, it's pretty scary when a guy can take a ball away from him like that and hook it out of the ballpark. I mean, you're showing some kind of strength right there.
And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
2 really close pitches to kick off this at-bat. Normally, this guy would be all over him, but he's shown some discipline here with 2 good takes.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Moving under it, Braun, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
The batter, number 35.
Brandon Crawford will step forward now. Lined out and popped out in his previous 2 trips.
He's made good contact in his first 2 at-bats, but he's got nothing to show for it.
Splitter here, and it's taken for strike 1. 0-2 now as Crawford comes up empty on that one. 4 runs, 7 hits. And no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Giants down in order. They lead it 4-0. Mark Teixeira will start things out for the Yankees here in their half of the 6th.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game, so just chip away, chip away.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Ground ball right side. Belt has it, and he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out.
Up next for the game,
Jacoby Ellsbury will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time, and then a base hit last time around. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1.
Well, I think most fans would remember Jacoby Ellsbury's amazing 2011 season. That year he won a Gold Glove, a Silver Slugger, and was runner-up for the AL MVP award just behind Justin Verlander. That was a pretty big year.
Swing and a liner. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single. Brett Gardner can only improve on his last at-bat where he hit into a triple play.
Well, that was just bad luck more than anything else.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a pitch out, but Ellsbury stays put. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Now a snap move over to first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. And another snap throw to the bag. And late reactions, and they got him. Liner toward right center. And he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game. Gary Sanchez will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far.
Yeah, putting the ball in play, sometimes that's half the battle.
He's set. Here it comes. Pitch out. Nothing doing. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Takes this the other way to right. Hence, under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. 1 left. Back here in the Bronx. It's on to the 7th now in game number 5. But before the inning gets underway, let's fill you in on what's happened with our game summary.
number 9.
Brandon Belt stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. 1 strike pitch is a fastball high, and that evens things at 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Not the first time he's felt the squeeze tonight.
Yeah, he's looking and saying, what do I got to do to get a strike?
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
And whatever you do, you can't let that previous call eat at you. You got to come back with your best pitch here on 3-1.
3-1 is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2.
Well, this is turning into a real dogfight now.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
And here's a look at his pitches by inning so far. That last one was number 84, so they're getting near the point where they'll need to start keeping tabs on him.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Jarrett Parker is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Trying to strike him out for the 2nd time. Right side. And Teixeira steps on first himself to record the out.
You could look back at this outing and say there's really only 1 or 2 pitches that he'd like to have back, and it would be a totally different ballgame.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Weak roller right side. Throw on to Teixeira to take care of him, and that ends the inning. Leading off the inning, Ryan Braun, and they'll need him to get something going here. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Not the greatest at-bat thus far as he misses that pitch in the dirt and falls behind 0-2 now.
Boy, I'll tell you, to be down 0-2 against a guy like this with the stuff he's got tonight, not a comfortable spot to be in.
And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out.
That slider's been an effective pitch for him, no doubt. As you take a look there, what his pitch breakdown looks like so far.
Starlin Castro is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one.
Well, he's really kept himself in the game here by throwing first pitch strikes to about 70% of the batters he's faced. That's kept him in the ballgame and kept his team in the ballgame.
Bumgarner into his motion, looking for the strikeout here on 0-2. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Boy, his guys got him the lead back in the very first inning, and he hasn't looked back since. He's had everything go his way so far, and this inning's turning out to be no exception.
Didi Gregorius is in with two away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
Boy, he may strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
0-2 is the count.
Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
And there's number 8. 1 away.
Now a ball lined to the left side.
Oh, that's foul.
But this will be a foul ball. No runs on 6 hits, and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. Little chopper back to the mound. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. It'll be Denard Span to lead us off when we return. It's the Giants 4 and the Yankees nothing. And there is Denard Span. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Denard Span.
Fastball in there for a called strike. What do you guys think the plan is here to start the 8th inning?
Well, I'd bet they'll let him go until he gives up a base runner, and then after that, I think you've got to make a move.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
That big curveball is not an easy one to take on an 0-2 count. That's a great job of holding on.
And, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Up next for the Giants.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Joe Pennick. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here comes Yankee manager Joe Girardi on his way to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. Gave him 7 pretty good innings here, but he'll head to the dugout in line for a loss.
Your attention, please. Now
So a
pitching
call
for
to the
New York
bullpen
Yankees.
now, and they'll make a move for the left-hander here.
Jason Shreve.
Joe Pennick will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out.
When you're 0 for 3 in a game already, I think you're really happy to see a new pitcher in this ballgame. Maybe something will change for him.
And this is low, ball 1. So to get the match. Worth noting there are 2 right-handers to follow.
And you've got a right-hander going in the bullpen as we speak, so this could be a one-batter outing.
Short hop, but they got him. Great pick and tag to catch him trying to steal.
Definitely a hit and run right there, and he's hoping to find the hole that's vacated by the shortstop covering the base. But once he fails to make contact, it's an easy out down there at second.
Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Time to take a look at our starter comparison to this point, and the telling numbers can be found on the left side of your screen. 0s in the run and earned run columns. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Buster Posey is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Ellsbury moving to his left. And that ends the inning. Giants are down quietly, but they're in front 4-0. Alex Rodriguez will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
Chase Headley stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Yet again, another first pitch strike.
And it's a big reason of why he's having the success he is. You establish the count in your favor right away, and it just opens up the door to so many more options going forward.
Again, he sends it out of play. On his way to pitch number 75. Short. Crawford fields it cleanly. On to first, and Headley's retired here, 2 away. Mark Teixeira will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. That command may be starting to drift a bit. It's 2-0 now. And with 2 away here, this is not the time to lose the strike zone.
Especially not to a number 9 hitter. The last thing you want to do is turn this lineup over and give these guys a shot to make something out of this inning after all.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. Jacoby Ellsbury will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk.
Yeah, nothing going on earlier in this inning, but a chance to make some noise right here. Those kind of walks often seem to come back and bite guys somehow.
A 1-0 delivery. This is in the air out to straightaway center. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Hunter Pence will start things out when we come back. It's the Giants 4 and the Yankees nothing. Now the beautiful views of Manhattan at night. Welcome back to baseball on the show from right here in the Big Apple. Vinny Pistano come on now to start the 9th inning as he looks to keep this deficit right where it is for the bottom of the 9th. And there is Hunter Pence. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Gardner is there. 1 out.
Third baseman, number 5.
Matt Duffy gets another shot, and if you remember, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. First pitch on its way. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
That's his strength. He wants to try and come in and jam you, so you've got to be ready to try and turn on something.
Hard liner toward short, and that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. He'll take the turn and head for second. And this will be a 3-for-4 night as he's in there with a double. Brandon Crawford stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw on to Teixeira, 2 down. So coming to the plate, Brandon Belt. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him.
And that's exactly what I'd expect them to do. No reason to give him a pitch that he likes.
2 outs here with a runner at third. This one's a strike. It's 1-1.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. The 2-1 on its way. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
Yeah, showing no fear there. He put the pitch right at the letters away, but that guy didn't want any part of it.
And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. Giants leave 1, but they hold a 4-0 lead. Brett Gardner will be tasked now with leading things off in their half of the ninth, as they'll try to do something to prevent being shut out.
Yeah, whatever they've done for the first 8 innings hasn't yielded a whole lot so far, so quite frankly, I'm not expecting too much.
In there, strike 1. And here's a ball hit in the air, but this will land untouched. Very weakly on the ground, but it gets fouled. And they take him out of the zone here, and he obliges. Not the greatest of swings there for the first out.
Up next for the
Gary
game,
Sanchez will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs.
Yeah, and you just can't worry about the score right here. You just got to be able to string together a couple of base runners and take it 1 pitch at a time, 1 runner at a time.
On to first, and they're an out away. 2 gone here in the 9th. Ryan Braun will stand in now as their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th.
Yeah, just 1 final hurdle here before he finishes off the shutout.
2 out, nobody on. And he swings and misses. A good pitch there, and the Yankees are down to their final strike now.
He's feeling it now. I mean, this is turning into a clinic out there.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Safe to say, guys don't care much for that location. That'll get you riled up the plate, no doubt.
And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Well, we've talked about it all throughout this game. He was completely in charge, essentially, from pitch 1. And now he finishes off a masterful performance here, getting the complete game shutout.
Time for one final check of the line.